Okay, so I cooled down the wort, actually to about 68 degrees. I usually take a temperature reading when I'm at the 4.5 gallon mark. And so I knew that I was a bit low, so I went ahead and topped it off the rest of the way up to the 5 gallon mark with very, very hot water. So now we're sitting right at about 73, which is perfect. So now what we're going to do, give this one last stir. We're going to pitch our yeast. So, this is the packet that came with the kit. Just cut the top off. I go ahead and just put it right in. You can rehydrate it if you want to. It's kind of whatever your own personal preference is. Here we go. I give it a sprinkle across the top. Just like that. Nice and even. Let me get all that in there. And I always tap it in the top. I don't really give it a good stir, but I do tap it down so that way it gets just below the foam. That way the yeast can get started doing their thing quicker. Oh, you know, actually now's a good point to take a hydrometer reading. You're supposed to do this right before you pitch your yeast. But I forgot. .046. So that'll be pretty good. Okay. Like I said, we'll get back to just tapping this out. Let's get it off my spoon. There we go. Snap the lid on. Put in our airlock. And always put in the sanitizing solution. And we snap on our lid. And there you go. You're all done. Now we just let this set for about a week while it does its first fermentation, and then we will put it into a carboy for a secondary fermentation, which can take 2 to 3 weeks depending on how long you need to go. Okay, so there you go. Oatmeal Stout, made from the Midwest Supplies kit. Pretty easy to do. It's not incredibly involved, but it does take a few more steps than some of the other extract kits. Like this one, again, this was a Cooper's Draft. It was the can, and I added about 3 pounds of dried malt extract to it, and it turned out great. This is just great. So I bet these two are going to be even better. This is the Irish Stout that I had talked about. It was made from a Midwest kit as well. Pretty much the only difference in between these two making them was that this had a final addition of aroma hops that you put in the very last, I believe, minute of the boil. Whereas you remember this one only had the 1 hop addition, which was for the bittering hops. So I'm very excited to see how these two turn out. This here is sitting at, it's been about 15 minutes since I finished up in the kitchen, and it's sitting right at 73, 75, so right at about 74 degrees, which is perfect. It's going to be bubbling away by morning, most definitely. I'm pretty pleased with how that went. Nothing went wrong, so always a good thing, right? Well, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can always send me a message. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. So until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.